Avalanche has been quietly building, and right now, across multiple timeframes, it's all stacking up. A buy alert, a momentum shift, compression that has been tightening for months and cannot hold forever. When compression breaks, it can break hard. AVAX is now challenging a critical zone. Bulls are knocking on the door, and we are on the verge of final confirmation that this breakout has legs. If AVAX moves higher, will you be ready? Do you know the levels to watch? In this video, we layer the full picture: structure, momentum, volume, and the exact levels that will tell us whether this breakout follows through. To start this Avalanche Technical Analysis, we want to zoom all the way out because this will give us a unique insight that many will not even be aware of. The yearly chart quite simply is showing us that 2021 price action dominates Avalanche. All subsequent years, including this year, are within that 2021 range, and it is trading in the lower 90% of that range. We also note this year is the lowest of the inner yearly bar lows. Perhaps oversold? Let's bear that in mind as we drill down. The monthly swing chart is the most informative to us. A major high was made on 23 September 2025 at 36.187, and from there, the descent started. But it was the January 2026 price action which had the most devastating impact. It took out three lows: 6 April 2025, 22 June 2025, and the flash crash low of 10 October 2025. When monthly lows get taken out, that is some serious stop hunting. Our current low is on 7th February 2026 at a price of 8.895. If we layer on the Fibonacci zone, we see we have support above the 7th February lows. Let's dig deeper to discover price action. Now we are looking at the weekly swing chart, and this is more revealing. Let's examine what we can see. The first thing to notice is that the current price action is battling to break through the Fibonacci resistance zone, and that zone sits between 10.051 to 10.091. We also just mentioned we have support above the 7th February structural zone, and that sits between 8.189 to 8.189. But from a market structure perspective, what we also see is from the 7th February low, a swing high was formed on 17th March at 10.534, and then a higher low was formed on 29th March at 8.402. And taking a look at our proprietary price action momentum indicator, we see a buy alert was triggered on 6th May. This tells us if buyers are able to push through this Fibonacci resistance zone and take out the high of 17th March, we have a change in market structure to an uptrend: higher high and higher low. That's bullish. A quick look at the Ichimoku chart, and our TK cross occurred 1 week ago on 2nd May 2026. Price is above the clouds and the Chikou span pointing straight up. 8th May produced a strong bullish engulfing candle as more confirmation of the upward path. As long as this 29 March low can hold, we are safe taking a buy trade. The next we must look at is our ranges and what we call the close strength. Like many of the crypto charts right now, we are seeing compression. You can see this on the monthly range chart from 5.75 to 2.73 to 2.13 to 1.53, and this month of May 2026 it's even smaller at 1.29. That can't last. A breakout has to explode in one direction. Now looking at the close strength, this simply measures whether we are closing near the high or low. Looking at the last 3 months, we have 23.5%, 40%, and now in May 2026, 79.4%. We have gone from trading near our lows in March at 23.5% to now trading near our highs in May. That's a bullish signal. Bear in mind, the month of May still needs to finish, so it will be interesting to watch how the month of May closes. We look at volume from a different perspective. Many traders apply volume on small time frame charts, and we take a different approach. We want to see the average weighted volume for the year. Simply put, this tells us what is the average price where the most volume is traded in the year. What is the value of them? It tells us the price where the real battleground is between buyers and sellers, and we also find it acts as resistance and support. But there is one other feature that we have never heard anyone say, and that is the readings act like a magnet, either attracting or repelling. Okay, so now you understand the value of them, let's practically apply them. We can see clearly the price is currently centered right on the 2026 anchored VWAP, and it is currently negotiating this resistance. For prices to go higher, buyers would need to step in and sit above that level, which is at 10.050. The 2025 reading is considerably above the current price at the date of this recording, and that sits at 18.750. These are two prices you should take note of, as they could influence the coming price action on AVAX. We now have multiple confirmations that Avalanche has the potential to go higher. We have a buy alert. We have a TK cross on the Ichimoku. We are challenging both the Fibonacci resistance zone and the 2026 anchored VWAP. We are looking for market structure confirmation that the 17th March will produce a higher swing, giving us a weekly uptrend. So these are the levels you need to watch. The Fibonacci resistance zone, 10.051 to 10.091. The swing high on 17th March at 10.534, and the anchored 2026 anchored VWAP of 10.050. If it can break above these, we have two targets marked for you. The first is 12.354 and the second 15.939. These are the key levels and structures we are watching closely. We hope this video has helped you. Before you go, join our free daily crypto trading newsletter. It's just a 5-minute read, and it will keep you ahead of what's moving in the market. The link is above and in the description. If you found this analysis useful, subscribe to Crypto Trading Mastery and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.